Okay, everybody, we're just waiting for the game to load. Okay, and let's see here. I'm going to do a short video. We'll just walk through the armor bits and pieces here because this was a hard one to get to kind of work right. But anyway, I had to wait until level 95 because I found a piece of gear that's level 95 that's for this class. And yeah, so it makes it a bit hard. And as you can see, it's got the what I've had to do is I had to increase my poison ability on resistance, as you see here, and that's why I took the Udenbog leather, okay, because it gives you 20% to poison and resistance, and then I took Bismuel's Veil Touch because that's how much low it was. It was just you'd be vulnerable to it big time. You go up in difficulty and you get that half, and then you're in real trouble, right? But the thing is, okay, we're up to 60,000 damage, okay, with that hammer, all right? It's just crazy the abilities that this thing has. And I will warn you, if you put up the, use the Grim, this thing here, this G, and increase difficulty, you better have your PC cooled. And make sure that after the latest Microsoft update that there's a stupid telemetry thing that pops up, and it doesn't tell you, doesn't ask when it can do this, just does it, and then it hogs all your CPU and will crash the game, okay, on you. And once that's removed, I never have a problem. But it just, after a couple of hours, it just automatically does it. Microsoft spyware just wants to know what you're having so much fun with, right? You know, like piss off. There's no button to turn it off. You just have to go into your task manager, look for something that says telemetry, and right click and task and everything. A couple other things pop up all of a sudden too. It's just like, you know, for Windows 11 users, it's even worse apparently because they messed the graphics drivers up and shit. Well, I knew something was up when I got the NVIDIA driver and then the Microsoft update, and then suddenly my mouse started messing up. I started bitching at to NVIDIA on Twitter, and suddenly they did a hot fix, and then everything's behind again. Yeah, right, eh? Like, it's like I said, you know, what the hell does a video game company have to mess around with mouse drivers for? It's whatever. Okay, so I found this was a chore. You had to find that secret little entrance to little exit by the Blood Grove Rift to get the troll item to make that, and you ended up needing another piece, which is why I just went and bought one about all of it. I still haven't upgraded this, I don't think, to anything, but, you know, +2 the resolution mall, right? Wrath of Tenebris, right, on there, which is, I could probably find something to upgrade that, but when it's doing that much damage in a 2.5 meter radius, anything near me is going to just get hurt, right? And you got this thing here, right? Gives you attack speed, shield recovery time, which is good because the quicker that thing gets going, and +2 to skills, right, the more your shield can do things. Now I added these boots, and it's a skill that will last for a little while, but just makes you. It's just like look what it does. Okay, 1600 fire, 2400 lightning, almost 1700 vitality, 4200 burn over 2 seconds, 3500 electrocute over 2 seconds, 3500 vitality over 2 seconds, 25% chance to terrify somebody and make them run away from you, right? And it lasts for 15 seconds, right? Now the thing is, it takes 250 health. So what I did was I increased my health regeneration up a bit, right? So I can actually run that without worrying about getting hurt either. Okay. At this point, I haven't changed the gloves. Couldn't really find anything yet. I might yet find something that's useful, right? Whew, use adding the chaos damage, the anti-venom extract into that. Then you have this here, which is the oracle set, the mythical set. Okay, that's this, and I believe this. All these combined just make it so OP, it's not funny. Now I took the Udenbog leather to increase poison again, and this time around I added some chaos damage to that, right? Now the shield, right? Okay, it has this thing where 20% chance it'll do this extra damage thing, and then you see the damage is there. You get all this extra resistance to elementals and stuff and everything else. 8% to your physical and spirit, plus 2 to skills, plus 5% defensive ability, Aether and Chaos resistance, right? And then you got this ability down here, right? And there's just like, I don't know which ability, but I think it might be this one, or it's something from one of these things or something. It summons like this nuclear explosion all around you. It just blows everybody to pieces. And when that happens, go attack things. Okay? Just attack them because they melt. They just melt whenever you're doing that. Now I took this ring still, right? Now I'm not using the sun ray at this point. I could experiment with that. This ring here I kept, right? It's got 2 pieces of it. That's the belt and this thing, which gives you lightning and physical resistance, okay? And if you look way up here, right? Lightning's still 19, 20,000, but look at chaos there. So I really want to push chaos in this sense. Okay, this gives +1 to all skills, so you give something to your champion class. Okay, and you got the topaz, which does the elemental damage, because if you notice over this, you got fire and lightning, which are both elemental, so they get an increase. You could probably go with chaos and maybe outdo it. Maybe. If you had a +50% that. I could try that. If I could find something, that is. The helmet does battle focus and immolation at the top there, and has this other thing where 100% on a block, right? And that's the helmet doing that, right? So that's probably the ability that's the nuclear explosion like thing. Excuse me, something in the throat. Yeah. Anyway, and we upgraded the weapon, right? +3 divine hammer, -7% recovery time, extra attack speed, everything else. Okay. And goes down here. Now these pants were level 95. They added +3 to divine hammer and a toggleable skill. And I'll show you, we're at 59,000. And these are all the skills that I pop out. And you'll see as I go along here. When I this one, and then this one. Now if I go up here, you've got this one here, right? That just does that. Then you could do this. It does this weird Russian sound. Maybe it might be green. And it does its little wings. This is what I'm talking. Now I've upped the increase here. Just melting people. Good test will be the next thing I do here, and then that'll be a video. Just doing a short video here. Next couple of days can be a little bit busy. Grabbing a plugin from Unreal that I'm paying for, to help him animate. And after that, I'll be a little bit busy doing other stuff. And the unrolling. Whoa, you heard one. We'll have 2 bars of skull. One down. This loop. And I turned off green there because that way it's less laggy. Less for the screen to show. That one is pretty cool too. Alright. Nobody comes first. These poison is still hurting. You gotta be a little conscious of anything that's you know, poison. Anyway, that's just an example. And I'll get this guy to 100, and then I'll show you what, you know, oh, and points. Okay, just so you see what points I put things into. Okay, there's Blessed Armor, Battle Focus, okay, Divine Hammer. I took this, which converts the physical into chaos, which is why chaos does so much damage. And then you've got Burning here, and Burning Debris, and then Maul, which both get some bonuses from items. Thorns, which is a toggleable skill, another retaliation thing, which will complement the champion. And I might see this ability here is just, it's crazy. It'll see how it's going down, right? Well, when you attack something, I leech some energy, so it goes back up. That's how you mitigate that. So you don't worry about your spirit. What you can do is, with all that extra damage, right? Like from up here and stuff, right? Or da 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 da. Those things you can put it into champion and do retaliation with. Then I took this thing, which is that circle. I put one thing there to take a little less damage, but make it bigger. Okay. I don't want to do much more because then you lose damage on it, right? And then you've got these things which screw the enemy you're fighting. And then you got this supernova thing and some toggleable skills and stuff like that. And then down here, I took this. This is the fighting skill, right? And it's the more times I hit somebody in a row before they hit me, more damage I do. Okay. And then you've got this here where you get attack speed, casting speed, shield recovery time, right? And then you got this here which does extra damage. And then on the Cenobite, or the champion side, got this one here, which is toggleable, which in that radius, they have those things attached to your enemy so that they will have less resistances to you. The main one being chaos and physical there, and elemental resistance. So that, you know, my stuff does damage crazy to me. Anytime I drop below 100%, bang, this trips, okay? And then bang, for, what does they say there, 1.2 seconds. So I get about 500 health back right away, right? And you can, you know, there's this one here, which also does something here, and it lasts for a second too, and it doesn't have a, what do you call it, time to come back. So you could probably put a point there and a point there as you grow now in levels, and then anything does try to hurt you below that, you get extra offense ability, which increases your chance to critical, right? You could always put some more points into this, right? You see the 25% activation, just that's one of the reasons why I didn't take the abilities. That one, maybe I could take that, right? because it increases the retaliation. I don't know. And devotion point wise, okay, zoom out here. I started off and I kind of went weird different ways. I went up here and I was going to do this, right? And for the lightning, and then I realized the chaos was better. So now I'm down here. Wait a minute. It's almost like I'm missing points. I was putting points into this one, wasn't I? Where am I here? Oh yeah, I was doing this one. Into here, into this chaos. So we'll get this thing here, and then what will that go to? Divine Assault, right? And then I'll pop up him a bit for some extra damage, right? And the whole point doing that is you get 3, 2, and 3. Now the next thing I could do is go down here and here, right? Bang, bang, right? And I would get 24%, 15%, or it just depends on which way I want to go with this. I'm gonna have to check it out. So we type chaos. What's this need? So when I get this done, I'll be able to do this. So yeah, this would be the way to go. There's the next 5 points, right? Fire and chaos, fire and chaos, fire and chaos. And then what's this do? So I can put that on the shield hand. So then you got one ability there, you got one ability there. So what you're doing is you're min-maxing your abilities to go. Not only is the next, let's see here. Hold on, let me get up here. Let's see, we got 1, 2 points, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I would still have 3 points left, right? Oh, I don't know. I guess I'd have to put points into each of these just to get the little bits out of it. 1, 2, 3. That might not be a bad build there. It's all 3. What's this one? Let's see. What else is chaos? CHAS. So after that, what's this? 2, and then 3. That's not too bad. 80% there. There's little ways you can do this. You don't have to get the whole thing to get the bonuses either. Once you click that, you get that bonus. So anyway, okay guys, that's it for this video. Take care.